This is Michael Douville coming to you, and I'm going to tell you I did a conference last week with people my age. They're all trying to figure, we're baby boomers and we're just so excited that we're getting to the point we're going to retire. All of a sudden starts sinking in, I'm going to retire. What I'm retiring from? My job. And that normally means I'm retiring from my income. So how am I going to do this? It's pretty interesting. It's a really interesting time. It's quite a scenario. I led the conference, and I'm going to tell you it was really interesting to ask people, how much does it cost you a month to live? I'm going to say probably 95% of the people there had no clue. And that's really paramount. You really need to know how much it costs. And I'm going to tell you that when you get to be my age, you're starting to get 60, 65 years old. A lot of your stuff has been paid for. Your bills are under control. Your debts are under control. Your house is under control. Your cars are paid for. Still going to cost you $40,000 to $60,000 a year. So look at when you go to retire, the average retiree, the average couple, people living together that are married, and they're going to get probably around $2,200 for the average baby boomer. Now, that's for the rest of your life. You get $2,200. You get a couple costs of living increases once in a while. But here's what else. You get Medicare. Medicare is the greatest insurance premiums insurance policy we've had offered to me in my entire life. I think this is unbelievable. It's cheap. It runs about $330 a month per retiree. What a great deal. However, that's $650 a month. Now, if you got $2,250 coming in, that means that you have a net of $1,600. That's it. That's all there is. You're not going to get much more. You're going to have to live on $1,600. How do you do that? Well, hopefully you've been doing some savings and you've got an IRA or a Keogh account that's going to supplement your shortfall. Because remember, we need $4,000 minimum. A lot of them are $5,000 and $6,000 a month. So in order to get to $4,000, you're $2,300 short. That's just at $4,000. Now that's just paying the bills. That's not walking a Great Wall of China. That's not taking a cruise around the world. That's not taking your baby to see the Eiffel Tower and paint the French countryside. So let me tell you, you have to have some kind of savings. You have to have a strategy. Now, if you call Schwab or Fidelity or Vanguard or Merrill Lynch and say, look, I want to start withdrawing from my IRA, how much can I take? They're going to quote you a couple of percentages. They used to quote you what they call the Bengen rule, which means you could take 4 to 4.5%. But now the interest rates are so low and the PEs are so incredibly high that they think you're much safer taking like 3 to 3.5%. And now they've come up with even another rule. It says, look at you take your age and divide it by 20. So here I am, 66 divided by 20 means you can take 3.3%. We have a $30,000 price differential here that we need each and every year just to pay our bills, right? If we're going to get around $40,000. We've got 16 coming in. We need $27,000. I'm going to tell you, 3.3% means you need almost $1 million liquid sitting in an IRA or a Keogh account for yourself to get a distribution out of that. So it's actually probably closer to like $750,000 liquid, not counting your house, that you can draw on just to get to $4,000 a month. Now, if you got $6,000, you're talking better than $1 million and a quarter in order to get up to that price range. So you need somewhere between $750,000 and $1 million and a quarter just to pay your bills. Now you can cut down some things. You don't have to eat meat every night. You can have we can have meatless weeks. Have a hamburger on Tuesdays. But who wants to live like that? We need to have a pretty good lifestyle. So we have a strategy. I implemented mine years and years and years ago. I do this every day for people. I have this is a constant question: is how am I going to pay for my lifestyle? I'm retiring from my income. How am I going to pay for my lifestyle? Well, here's the strategy. We're landlords, but we're really not a landlord. We own properties. We're real estate investors. I hire property managers that handle absolutely everything for me, and I get paid each and every month from them. And here's the thing. After everybody gets paid, paying the managers, paying all the repairs, paying all the vacancy, paying for all the costs. You got to pay insurance, and you got homeowners insurance. The thing needs to be painted every month, so I got to put new carpet in. By the time all that stuff gets paid, you've done line item for all of your expenses, you're still going to take home between 5 and 6% your very first year net. So at 5%, you're almost 50% more than 3.3, huh? Like, well, almost 50% more. You're way over the Mengen rule, so you got to be way over the they call it the foul rule, or the divide by 20 rule. You're over 50%. Now, those get fixed. Do you know what happens when you're a property owner? You raise rents each and every year, and you know what? Prices keep going up. So not only do we have more income, but the asset keeps growing. Instead of depleting our nest egg, we're growing it. So I'm 95 or 100 years old, and I finally kicked the bucket, I'm probably going to have more money than when I started with. And that is a cool thing. So I can take my baby and we can go do whatever we want to do. We can go have some fun, because that's what we're all about. Let's go have some fun. And listen, we do this every single day of the week. I have this question. You are not the Lone Ranger. Everybody asks that question. How do we do it? It's an astounding thing. We do it every single day. So we're here to help. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, please give me a call. And as always, may the Lord God bless you. Bye-bye.